Hey guys, welcome back. Today is 22nd of June. My last money report was published on the 1st of June, and today is 3 weeks later, 22nd of June. And just to update you, based on my last report, I said there was going to be a new high but limited upside. If we were to look at here, this is 2nd of June. Right, okay, if I were to enlarge it a little bit, over here, this is 2nd of June, roughly around the S&P is around 5,900, and since then it has broken a high of 6,100 and came back down for the past 3 days. Now, having said that, with the market still quite supported, I'm going to be sharing with you some buy trades and some sell trades as well. But before that, I like to share with you what I mentioned in my last money report, right? When I mentioned APBV, right, to aim at 190 to even 200, right? Okay, so over here, we can see this is 2nd of June, right? Okay, by the time you saw my report will be around 2nd of June. And you can see that since 2nd of June, it broke above 190. In fact, it went to a high of 193.59. After that, came back down. Now, congrats to you if you have taken the profit, right? Okay, it came back down also because, like what I say, the indices was being sold off after it hit a new high. So we need to respect the indices movement in accordance to trading the stocks as well, right? Okay, so congrats to those of you on the 2nd of June, you took this trade, you have made quite a good profit over here and took profit above 190, right? In fact, like I say again, you broke above 193 from a price of roughly even 185, right? So this is like a $8 kind of profit on a $185 stock. So very close to 5% profit as well. Now, apart from that, I also talk about BMY. Okay, this is 2nd of June, right? Roughly at the price of $48. It went above 50. In fact, very close to $51. Right? This would have given you another 5% increase in terms of your profit or your capital, right? After that, like I say again, the indices started to sell off and it came back down. But very importantly, in my last report, I said that BX is going to go much higher as well. So you can see over here, 2nd of June, this is roughly around $137 or even around $137, $138. You went to a high of 145, right? Okay, 145. And I did say in my last report to aim at 145. Same for BMY, which I mentioned the target to look for. And of course, COP as well, right? COP, I mentioned that it was a very good risk to reward kind of trade for you to get about around 3 or even 4R, 1:3 or 1:4 risk to reward kind of profit. And also, I also said that to aim at 95 or above. So you can see that it hit above $98 from a price of roughly $86, $87. It went to a high of above 97. There is a $10 profit on a 86 or $87 stock, right? Okay, so this is easily more than 10%, maybe closing into 15% kind of profit in a very short span of time, right? So congrats to those of you. This is one of my biggest profit so far since my last money report edition, right? This trade was a good trade as well. I hope you took it and get a very good profit out of this as well. Others, not so much profit, but still very good profits as well. You can see over here, this is 2nd of June, right? Then 3rd of June and so on. If you have got in somewhere around here, maybe around 34 or even $34.50, it has gone all the way above $40. And I did mention in my last report to aim at 40. So as of last Friday, it did hit 40 from a price of roughly $34 to 40. There's a $6 profit on a $30+ stock. This is very close to 20% up, which is another one big profit out of my trade since my last money report as well. So congrats to those of you who have taken the COP and DKNG trade. And I also mentioned on OKE. Now, OKE didn't move much, but that is also because after the indices start to sell off, it came back down. But if you did get in on the 2nd of June and got out roughly at $85, I would say it is still a few percentage of profit, which is still a good profit, right? Okay, and I did mention that in my last report, where to aim at. So the thing about subscribing to this money report is that I do give you where to take your profits, unlike a lot of others that don't even share that with you, right? Okay, now another one is Reddit, and it was a very good trade as well, right? And you can see over here since 2nd of June, if you have went in roughly at 110, it has now went above 140 as of last Friday, right? In fact, it hit a high of 148, 148 from a price of roughly 110. So that is roughly $40, close to $50 kind of profit on a $100+ stock, right? This is a very huge profit as well, easily maybe 20-30%, right? Okay, I'm just estimating. You can actually go and calculate yourself, right? So this is a very good profit as well. And I did say in my money report to aim for 120 or all the way to 140 and above, right? Okay, so if you did do that, you will have got a very good profit from this Reddit trade also. And I share a lot of trades since my money report, right? Okay, so over here, this is another one, Tesco. 2nd of June, it hit a low, and since then it has went all the way up so easily. If you got in around $50, $48, all right, now it is also in a roughly 5% kind of profit. Now, that's for Tesco. Not everyone is a big profit like what I mentioned in Reddit or DKNG or even COP, but even Tesco, right, still got you like 5%. And I did talk about where to aim at, and it did hit the price level that I said to aim at, right? Okay, based on my last report. Another one is Upstart, right? I did say to aim for 50, 55 or above. So over here, 2nd of June, right? If you got in around $47-ish, right? Okay, and aim for 50 or 55 or above. All right, in fact, it hit above 60. So that would have easily given you another $10 over on a less than, you got in at a less than $50 kind of pricing, right? $47 or $48 if you got in, this will have given you $10 over kind of profit per share that you commit yourself. Another big win also, I reckon that it could be a 20 or even close to 30% kind of profit based on your capital invested into UPST, right? Upstart. Last but not least, I also mentioned that ExxonMobil, right, was going to start going up 2nd of June. Over here, if you got in, this is a very good surge up, right? You go in at around $103, right? This is easily like what you see over here, a $10 increase on a $100 stock, right? So this is easily also quite very close to 10% thereabout, right? Okay, so yeah, last money report, I did share quite a number of trades, and so many of them have already given you so much profits. So congrats to all of you who have taken some or all of the trades that I share with you. Definitely, I believe that if you have followed them according to my take profit zone levels, it will have helped you make quite a decent amount of profits, right?